up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, October 8th, 9th, 8th, 7th, October 7th. I believe that's right. We're here at the house. See, I got the hood to the rat rod open. We got a little Saturday project going on that I've been needing to do for a while. And what we're going to do today, we're going to take all those cab lights off. There's 7 of them up there that have been leaking. There's old housings, except for 2 of them. 2 of them are new. When I added the other 2 additional to the 5, we're going to replace those. We picked up 7 of these Trux Accessories dual revolution amber to purple cab lights. So we're going to replace those. In order to do that, we need to pull the headliner down. And while we have the headliner down, while we have the headliner down, what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to move these watermelons. Got one on each side right in the center. We're going to move them out here to where the old hanger spot was for the sun visors that flip down. And then we're going to put a 6.5-inch speaker here with a LED ring around it. And we're also, while we're at it, we're going to replace these old cheap Optimus 4x6s on each side with some new speakers. And I'll show y'all what we got here. And then we also got us some good old school anti-glare lights that's going to go on each A-pillar here on each side right here. So we got quite a bit to do to get all this done today, but it's pretty today. The weather has actually, last night we had a cold front come through. It's one of the coolest mornings we had. They said we're going to get in the 40s, but I don't think we got quite that cold. We did get in the low 50s though, for sure. And it's about 70 degrees out here right now, no wind, beautiful, perfect weather to do this. So we're just going to, instead of being down at the shop, we came up here. We just brought the rat rod to the house and we're going to do it here. But I'm just trying to show y'all what we got here. We got us some CT sounds 6.5s, and we got a pair of CT sounds 4x6s. And of course, here is our United Pacific anti-glare light. I took one out of the package already, got another one inside this package. And then our 7 Trux Accessories dual revolution cab lights. And these are the speaker rings that go around the 6.5s here. I'll kind of show y'all how all that works as we're hooking it up. But basically, these will mount behind the speaker there, and then the grill, and it will get that glow around the speaker. And you can wire these up either red, green, or blue. We're gonna wire them up red to match our watermelons. So some of my car audiophile guys and gals there, let me know. I mean, I used to be big into car audio, but back when I was in car audio, it was JL Audio, Rodford Fosgate, stuff like that. So I don't know what this CT sounds, if it's worth a dang or not. I know it's a budget brand, and it pretty much out there to compete with Scar Audio and Sundown Audio. So we're gonna try them out anyway. We're gonna get the subs to match later on, and an amp to go under the bump back there, so it'll all be kind of matching and same, and they're relatively cheap too, so we're not breaking the bank on anything. But let's get started. I'm gonna start pulling the headliner down first. Yeah, we got audience too, so we're gonna pull the headliner down first and get everything tore apart, and we're gonna start putting the cab lights on, and then we'll start back with the headliner, getting everything in place on there to finish up. lights on the roof are being a pain in the butt. I got most of them off, but there's like 4 of them that the old bolts and the them little threaded hooks that they put on the back side of that fiberglass, they're just, man, been on there since 1997. So there you go, I can't get them out. Actually, I think when I put those replacement LEDs on there about 3 years ago when I first started driving that truck, I think I was able to get them all out. And then, except for a few I broke, and I put bolts and some big old flat washers on the backside and siliconed them up so they wouldn't leak. And they got a little bit of rust on them because they did. Of course, it was leaking a little bit. So I'm going to the shop right now. I'm going to see if I can find a little Dremel cutting edge, or I got a little Air Sawzall. I could probably use it, cut some of that stuff out, and then go back and redo them. It's just kind of being a pain. So let's get down here and shop and see what we can find. All right, so I found this couple things. Got us our Sawzall. excuse me, allergies, y'all, allergies, that time of year. Cut-off wheel. And I got another drill, a high-speed drill, that I can probably just put that cutoff. Being that most of it's plastic that we're cutting, I really don't even have to use that air cutoff wheel. I just need something to split some of that plastic with, and I think we'll be all right. So got another pair of vice grips too to hold. It kind of sucks. You get on top and something's turning on the bottom. You gotta really need 2 people for this job on some parts of it. Somebody on the bottom to hold while you're turning on top. So I'm probably just gonna end up cutting bolts, because I got all brand new bolts. So I'll probably just end up cutting bolts, and that way I can just pull them through. And when I get ready to go back, I'll get everything hand tied as I can get it. Then I'll have my wife come out and hold it for me, and we'll get her done. Here down, I have to call my son to come in from Amarillo, come help his dad out. We get back to the house. So we got them all taken off, half-ass cleaned up. It's gonna be all right. Look at that original paint color. Was a pretty truck at one time. But so we were able to salvage all our factory. This light and that light, as you can tell by the paint, I added later on. These are your 3 middle and your 2 outside factory lights. I was able to salvage that hook, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I could not get the bolt out of that one, so I had to drill it out, and then we got saved that one, So I was able to save all of them but one on the originals. And this you can see where my horn used to be mounted here. Of course, I got my horn mount back there. It's all siliconed in, and we were able to use the back hole on the silicone for those lights. It worked out perfect. So what we'll do, I'm gonna go back and start from here. We're just gonna work our way across. I'll probably actually do all the factory ones first, because on these I had to go on the back side with a large washer and put a lot of silicone behind it to fill up. Now I found where my water most likely was coming through was these big holes on the factory ones. I didn't realize they had that big of a hole. But before we put the lights back on, I'm gonna get them on there, and then I'm gonna silicone the dog around all the holes, silicone them real good. And like I said, one thing about a rat rod, it don't have to be pretty. Whenever if we ever do get this thing painted, all this is gonna come off anyway. I'm gonna have them sand it down, fill in the fiberglass. We're gonna do 3 tight and 2 wide glass watermelons is what will be on it if we ever do get it repainted. There's another good shot of the paint right here too. So sun's already getting lower. better get to work here. I'm gonna take the brake cleaner and clean out all the holes one more time, and put a little bit of anti-seize in it, and we're gonna go to work. All right, so we got one mounted. Got a mess out here in the yard. Got to pick up. Unfortunately, our local hardware store closes at noon on Saturday. Small town life. Life of small town life, I guess you would say there. But so, if we ever need anything after noon on a Saturday, all the way till 8 a.m. Monday morning, we got to drive 30 miles to Childress, Texas, or to Clarendon, Texas. Childress, Texas has a Tractor Supply that has pretty good selection of nuts and bolts and stuff like that. And Clarendon, Texas has a grocery store that actually has an Ace Hardware built into it. Stays open until 9 o'clock at night. So we're gonna run to Clarendon. It's a little closer. Ace Hardware too, so it might have a little better selection on the type of bolts I need. And I'm about to drive off and forget my two examples. Turn around here right quick. So they'll have a better selection probably at that Ace Hardware, so that's where we're gonna go and see what we can or cannot find, because the ones I got earlier are about 1 inch too long. Go grab these bolts. All right, got my bolts. So I'm starting to think I might have bit off a little more than I can chew. Not more than I can chew. It's just the time I got to chew, and would really like to do a lot better job. The top wasn't so bad. I knew that was going to be a pain in the ass. I figured that was going to be the hardest part, is getting all the old bolts out and getting the new ones in and all that. So I kind of was expecting that. But the speakers, I really thought I had plenty of room up in there to put speakers. You see people do it all the time, but it looks like there's going to be some customizing that needs to be done to some metal up there behind where the cover goes. I guess you call it your facade, beauty cover, whatever you want to call it, goes over there, the interior piece. So I got that little sawzall. I don't think it's going to be hard to do. Just getting everything square and where I want it is what's going to be kind of the pain in the butt. So we'll look at that when we get to it. I'm not going to get to it today. It's already getting late, so I'm going to go get these bolts out. I'm fixing to waste an hour and a half right now. It's going to be 7 o'clock when I get back. It's already 5:30. 30 minutes over there, mess around, find my stuff. 30 minutes back. I got to go get some gas right now. So it'll be getting dark by the time I get back, so I'm going to have to be doing everything up there in the dark. Which once I get these screws, they go pretty quick. And then the wiring, I can do inside the truck. No big deal. Wiring up the lights. We'll just see how it goes. If not, we'll just finish up tomorrow. That's what Sundays are for. I was really wanting to do some polishing tomorrow, but we might have to save the polishing until Friday, the day before. So, day before the show. Alright, enough of my rambling. Let's go get some gas. Alright, so we got our bolts. We got what we needed. We made it back. Sun's going down. 6:40, made it back. Made a good quick trip. Let's get this. Let's roll that wonderful beam footage. As I said in the little commercial. Get this sucker knocked out. It's cooling off, and then get the silicone on there. all in place. Now we just gotta wire them up. Wire them up, wire them up. Y'all know what it is. What we're gonna do here is, wiring will be pretty simple. I will go with the original wiring that I had before, of course, and then I will have to daisy chain each light for the purple color. I'm gonna daisy chain. We'll start from over there and work my way over here, come down this A pillar. We'll go behind the box, and right here is our purple lights right there. That switch right here is for our purple lights. So tie into that switch should be pretty easy. Just a matter of getting the wire. I gotta go shop and get some wire. I forgot to bring some extra wire home with me. But first, I'm gonna pick up my mess here. Carry out some of this trash. Grandson done been out here with his trucks. See his 2 hopper bottoms sitting over there. Let's grab this trash. Alright, so we got the cab lights all wired in. They look pretty good, Now all we gotta do is, I gotta run the wire and start over on that corner and come all the way across and going down the A pillar behind the glove box into the switch for the dual revolution, the purple color. So we'll get those done, and that's probably where we're gonna call it for tonight, and we'll pick back up tomorrow and start working on the anti-glare lights and the speakers. Alright guys, so it is the next day here. We did get our cab lights installed. I'll throw a quick little TikTok video in right here of what we did. And I don't think I recorded it last night, it was getting late, but did some more silicone in just a while ago. We just got out of church. So I got my headliner piece, beauty ring, whatever you want to call it here, laid out. Then got my watermelons moved to the outside, and I laid. And with the measuring I had done in the cab, hopefully everything's gonna work out and we don't have to do too much trimming. So let's get these cut out and kind of see where we're gonna land at. One down, one to go. There's our time lapse here. We gotta eat too, y'all, so let me go show y'all what we got going on back here. Yeah, I threw those on this morning, little baby backs there. I left a little fat on top of them. I like to do that on baby backs. Let them kind of soak it in a little bit and then go back and carve it off before I cut them up. Spare ribs, I just leave a little bit on top, but them baby backs, I like to leave that little fat cap on there. I do take the skin off the back side of it. Dirt daubers rolling through here, trying to build a nest somewhere, I guess. But we got little 806. He don't eat too much meat, but he tears that sausage up, so that's what them sausages are on there for. I'm gonna hurry up and get these finished. Just turn the heat up on it. I'm gonna finish them off, and we gotta hurry up and get done. Seen I got one side of it done, one speaker done, one to go, and then we'll start putting that interior back together, and hopefully I don't have to do no trimming. Fingers crossed. The Cowboys play at 7. They got a big game tonight against old San Fran. I don't know if they'll be able to handle old Christian McCaffrey or not, but we're gonna find out. And I'm gonna eat. No, I'm gonna eat. See y'all in a minute. Extension to this video or something, or you call it delay in the video. There's a little bug going around, and it's a bug that goes to your stomach, and I got it. But we're out here Sunday recording, cutting out the speaker holes and kind of getting them ready. I started feeling a little nauseated. I kind of knew what was coming because my grandson had it. Little 806 that had the bug, so I was just trying to hurry up. I got a bunch of wiring done and everything Sunday night, and kind of got to a stopping point because I wasn't feeling good, and I had to haul some scrap metal off. We cleaned up around our yard on Friday, and I had to haul the scrap metal off on Monday morning, so that's what I did. Went and hauled the metal off Monday morning, and it was a pain in the butt. I felt like crap. And then last night, Monday night, I didn't sleep none. Had a case of the green apple Trux, my grandpa used to call it. I didn't feel worth the flip. And today's Tuesday, and I still really don't feel worth the flip. Going to the bathroom has settled quite a bit, and I was able to get out here to the truck this morning and work on it and get finished up. So I'm going to show y'all the finished product, and I'm actually pretty pleased with the way it came out. So as you can see, we got the watermelons moved from the center to the outsides. Got the speakers mounted with their LED light rings. Put two separate toggle switches up here. That one goes to the watermelons. That one goes to the speaker rings. That way I can control them individually. And we also got our little anti-glare lights installed. They're on a switch right here where I can control them. And what else did we do? Oh, yeah. Placed these 4x6s. Put a new set of 4x6s in. And of course these 6.5s CT sounds. It actually sounds a lot better. Sounds good. Sounds real good. Picked up 3 batteries while I was in Amarillo yesterday. Got the battery situation taken care of, and but the only thing I know that I need right now is I need to get online and see if I can find this trim pieces right here, as these all kind of broke up as I was taking them apart. This one cracked right here, so I'm gonna order some new trim pieces and fix those. They're just old and brittle. As far as these going back in, I did have to remove the bottoms to make room for the magnet on the speaker on this one. That side was all right, it made it work. But this side, I had to remove the bottom. So, but we got her done. I think we got some loads to haul out of Woodward, Oklahoma to Amarillo starting tomorrow. 10 loads. Me and Uncle Adam were supposed to do them. I think I will, if I make it through the night tonight, I'll go start on them. If not, boss man told me not to worry about it. As soon as I start feeling better, go get on them, get started on them. So it might be Thursday. Still have a lot of shop stuff going on, and the harvest is here. It's right around the corner. This time next week we should be blowing and going. So if I'm feeling better and feeling up to it, and we're not harvesting Saturday on the 14th, we are going to Roswell, New Mexico. We're going to take the rat rod, and we're going to go to the West Winds Truck Show at the Alien Motor Speedway, or Alien Drag Ship over at Roswell. So that'll be pretty good, pretty cool, good turnout. Bounce Back is hosting it, and it'll be a lot of fun for everybody. So if you're in the area Saturday, October 14th, don't have nothing to do, come check it out. We plan on being out there as long as nothing crazy comes up. So but right now, be sure to hit that like button for me, and thanks for watching. We're gonna leave it here, and right after this, if I hook up to my tanker and all that this evening, I'll come out and get y'all a couple of night shots with the new cab lights on top and kind of how everything looks in the dark. Get the shiny side up, hammer down. We'll see y'all on the next.